As 12 persons have been feared dead, with 2 others injured in a fresh Boko Haram attack on Gatamewa community in Chibok local government area of Borno State. According to reports, 2 others were injured when the gunmen drove into the community in Hilux vans and motorcycles in large numbers, shooting sporadically. Although details of the attack are sketchy, residents say the terrorists who were armed with rifles stormed the community, shooting at mourners. Chibok is a local government area in southern Borno, and it's been affected by a series of attacks and terrorism in the last 14 years, including the abduction of school students. Let's turn now to developments in the north central region and developments on the plateau, as some governors from the region have now donated 100 million naira for victims of the Christmas Eve attacks, which killed more than 200 rural dwellers. Governors of Nasarawa, Benue, and Niger State visited Jos on a condolence visit to the government and people to provide support for the displaced and injured victims receiving treatment in hospital. Funam Joshua has details. We'll bring you details of that report subsequently. Funam joins me live from Plateau for more on this development. Funam, what's it like on the day after the governor's visit?
Well, it's a very good news and an interesting one to Plato's people as well as, but precisely to the victims of this attack around these communities. The police authorities just confirmed to me a while ago that 7 people have been arrested following the attacks across these communities on the eve of Christmas. So far, the 7 people have been arrested in connection to the killings.
That's very cheering news. Hopefully we can see this through and also find out who are those behind these attacks and precisely getting the sponsors as well. But what is the current situation in these 3 local government areas where attacks were reported on Christmas Eve?
It was a very common them, but the federal government, precisely the order given by Mr. President Bola Tinubu to the service chief to make sure that the perpetrators of these dastardly acts are arrested and brought to book, seriously is yielding a positive result with this development I just mentioned. You know, prior to that, we've seen the deployment of over 300 police mobile force that, that I can confirm because I saw them. And then the bikers from the special task force, because of the terrain, how it's operatives to reach those communities, how far the areas are. Now, the special task force have deployed so many of the special agents, the bikers, to those environments where they day before yesterday, and we've seen plenty of some of these bikers around. So far, the response given to this situation in communities here is well applauded and commended, and is giving somehow a relief to the victims.
Funam Joshua live for us in Jos as report on the governor's visit to the plateau is ready.
The governors of Nasarawa, Benue, and Niger states are here to sympathize with one of their own within the north-central geopolitical zone. The governor of Plateau State, Caleb Mutfwang, have been receiving visitors who have come to support victims of the deadly attacks in rural communities across Mangu, Bokos, and Barkiladi local government areas. The governor of Nasarawa State, who is the chairman of the North Central Governors Forum, also condemned these targeted attacks that continues to ravage communities across Plateau State and the region. He commended Governor Mutfwang's commitment to restoring peace and ensuring these attacks are nipped in the bud.
So what has happened? What has gone wrong? How can we resolve it? Because this cannot continue to happen on and off, on and off, on and off. And that is the reason why we came, Your Excellency, so that we can come to talk to you, to tell you, our brother, that we have to find a way. You should be the one, you should gather the courage to invite all those involved, all the major stakeholders, irrespective of where they are, who they are.
It's not the issue of herders, farmers, clashes. This is banditry, and banditry is terrorism. And in terrorism, negotiation is not acceptable. So we must claim our lands back. The world has moved on. People cannot be maimed, killed, raped, and raised away.
We are of one accord that peace must return to the North Central.
The Plateau State Governor thanked the delegation for coming to sympathize with him. He emphasized the need for the North Central governors to form a united front and fight against all dimensions of insecurity that is prevalent in the North Central region.
I am persuaded more than ever that we need to revive the meeting of North Central governors so that we can be able to make sure that we harmonize our position on the challenges that confront us.
Joshua, TVC News.